Some of you are going to get this wrong because you just can't get it through your head that you are worse at math than you think you are. So let's take a look at this question. The circle has this equation, great. That's circle A. Circle B is obtained by shifting circle A down 2 units in the XY plane. So not that hard. 2 units down. Many of you have memorized how the shifting works and what that's going to do to the equation. That's all great. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. So you might be able to look at these answer choices and have a thought about it, right? If we go down 2 in the Y, that's usually a -2 that we kind of add in the end. So you'll be like, all right, that might mean that it's -3 because we're going down 2. Great. Let's test it though. We have Desmos. You should never be picking an answer like B by just thinking it. Show it. Prove it. Let's go to here and let's just put in the first equation first. So x squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 49. So we get a nice little circle and we have to shift it down too. So let's try our choice B, the one that we think is going to be the answer. So plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 49. And guess what? It's obvious now that our hunch was wrong. That's not shifting it up. That's not shifting it down. That's shifting it up, right? We can see it. We can see that the blue is higher than the red. Now I understand conceptually why that didn't work. It's not the same up and down shift that you're used to. Think about school when you were doing those translations, those shifting of graphs. Did you ever do circles? Probably not. You did other things. You did functions, right? So functions are going to behave in a different way because when we shift up and down with a function, we're just adding a number to the side. The y is off on its own. So it's not really changing in any kind of confusing way. But a circle puts the y in the equation. So now it's going to behave a little bit more like an x. And remember, the x's, if we shift things left and right, it's the opposite. So if we want to shift 2 to the right in a function, we end up subtracting 2, right? That's 2 positive. We want to move positive, but it ends up going kind of looking negative the way we shift it. Same thing is going to happen here. Even though we are shifting down 2, because the y is kind of mixed in with the equation, we actually have to do a +2 inside of the thing. So the +2 is going to happen here, and that's going to turn that -1 into a +1. So D is the answer. But again, let's just be absolutely sure, right? So let's change it to +1, and there it is. You can tell it's shifting down 2 just by looking at it. But even still, if we look at the top point right there, that's 0.6, and the top point for the other one is 0.8. So there you go. The red was what we started with. The blue is what we're supposed to end with. And now it looks good. It looks like what we want. So it doesn't take much longer to throw this in Desmos. And this is the exact kind of question where you have to know going in that they know how you think and they are designing questions that defy your expectations. So maybe your expectations will be right. Maybe your instincts will be good. But test them, see it work, prove your hunch, because so many points are lost on stuff like this and people never see it coming. This is why if you got a surprise math score that was lower on one of your tests, this is almost certainly why. You thought you were right. You were confident in a wrong answer because you never tested your hunch.